Canada's election is just days away, and the big question everyone's asking, who's going to win? Today, we're breaking down the latest numbers, the party chances, and what to expect if the vote were held today. The latest polls show the Liberal Party in the lead with 43.7% support, followed by the Conservatives at 36.3%, and the NDP sitting at around 10.7%. We also have the Bloc Québécois at 5.6%, the Greens at 2.9%, and the PPC at just 0.8%. But numbers alone don't win elections. Seat distribution, regional strength, and leadership approval all play a huge role. The Liberals have gained momentum, overtaking the Conservatives who led earlier this year. This is especially true in Ontario and Quebec, where U.S. trade relations are a crucial topic. Let's take a look at how each party is doing in this region. Liberals lead with 48% support, while the Conservatives only have 41%. Quebec is another stronghold for the Liberals, showing that a lot of Bloc and NDP voters are voting Liberal instead. In Quebec, the Liberals lead with 40%, the Bloc Québécois at 27%, and the Conservatives at just 24%. If we go further east, we can see that Atlantic Canada is also following this trend, where the Liberals lead with 55%, while the Conservatives follow with just 31%. The NDP here also holds strength at just over 10%. The northern part of Canada is primarily favorable towards NDP at 70%, followed by Liberals at 20%, and the Conservatives at just 4.5%. If we go west, we see a huge contrast. In Manitoba, we see the Conservatives leading with 47%, followed by the NDP at 26%, and the Liberals at just 23%. Saskatchewan also has the Conservatives at 38%, followed by the Liberals at 23% and the NDP at 11%. Alberta has the Conservatives at 60%, followed by the NDP at 20%, and the Liberals trailing at just 14%. BC in the west is a wild card, with half the province in favor of the Conservatives at 41%, and the other half Liberals at 41%. The NDP here remain with about 14% support. As you can see, there is a nation divided in three parts. The West is in favor of a Conservative government, the North an NDP government, and Central and East is in favor of a Liberal government. This tension has increased the talk of Western alienation and Western separation. You can find a video on that here. But who do you think will make up the next government? We have had unprecedented turnout for our advanced polls, with people indicating a blue wave is incoming, that people have had enough of the Liberal government and policies, and that Mark Carney is no different than Justin Trudeau. On the other hand, we see many people coming out to support the Liberals and believing that this time it will be different. They have their elbows up, as they say. The determining factor here is not what happens in Western Canada, the Atlantic provinces, or up north. We know that Ontario and Quebec will decide the election for the rest of Canada. And with NDP and Bloc support, it appears we will have a Liberal government once again. The chances of this are actually very high. In fact, there's a 70% chance this will occur. There's just a 25% chance the Conservatives become government. There is only a 3% chance the NDP form government, and less than a 1% chance that the Bloc, Greens, or the PPC form government. So what does this mean for Alberta? Continued alienation, non-representation, and frustration. Or will it lead to a referendum on separation? Who do you think will win? And what do you think this means for Alberta? Post your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and take care.